What the did I say last week? Period.
I don't know what's going on with this show. Like every week, it's just something new, and then
I'm gonna finish watching it because, like, you know, we do this, like, clearly. And like I'm obsessed with Drag Race, but like I just want it to be known I'm not having a good time. It says something that like the two queens of color were booted out very early, and now it's just like, oh, it's all white Drag Race.
It's giving very much that though.
May the best Anglo-Saxon win. So let's get into this. Elektra comes in. What? Just Elektra. Only Elektra comes in. She's the only one left. She out lip synced everybody else. She's done.
They gave up. They quit.
But they're not gonna crown her. They're just gonna make her keep going throughout the rest of the season. Everyone comes back in from Coco's elimination, and Elektra kind of starts out feeling a little confused, and she said that she didn't feel defeated, but it felt very like she felt defeated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you saw that, like, in her tone. She said she was confused by the judges' critiques. She didn't know what they wanted necessarily. Take what they're giving and try to figure out how to please them while still staying true to yourself. I think that's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, took the words right out of my mouth. I think that's exactly the only thing you can do.
Etc. And some of the other girls think that Elektra should go home. They don't feel like she's bringing in what the other girls are bringing in. They're questioning her taste. In this episode, you saw a lot of shadiness. Okay, etc. Definitely was one of the people bringing the shade.
I've heard that people down under in Australia and New Zealand are just kind of like meaner to each other. So I don't know. I have no idea.
I've heard that too. So maybe this is how it is.
Maybe it wasn't even that big of a deal to them, but production put like that backing music under it, and we felt like, oh, that was so rude and aggressive. When in fact it was probably just, it could have been a joke between the two of them for all we know. They come back in the next day, and Elektra is feeling confident again, to a point of, you know, a little bit of delusion. Convince yourself. She said I was in the bottom for being too good, which I get. You know what? I would probably have the same mentality if I was there. Honestly, I would, because I think that's how you get through Drag Race. You convince yourself that I'm the best person here. And the only reason I was in the bottom was because I was too good and I made everyone else look bad.
It did make sense, I guess, but like, you know, when she said that, I was like, girl, okay, we lost it. Like,
you gotta convince yourself, baby. You gotta. Otherwise, if you sit there and you're like, yeah, I guess I was garbage and trash, they're gonna send you home soon because, like, you know, you're not even rooting for you. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's definitely true. You can't give up on yourself.
No mini challenge. We go straight into the maxi challenge, which is they are to recycle thrown away items and make a garment out of them. The pit crew comes in, they roll in the trash, and then we have a surprise, very Shangela of it all. Art Simone pops out of the trash and is officially back in the competition. So here's my problem. And I want to preface this by saying that I have no problems with Art Simone. I actually very much like Art Simone, but that's not really the point. It's very much, let's give the white girl a second chance. Meanwhile, the only two other people that have gone home are Aboriginal queens of color. Mm-hmm. So my thought process is, could we have at least pretended like they could have gotten the same opportunity? Could we have had them all come back and then y'all picked Art to stay? Right. Coco tweeted that herself, actually. Let's give the white girl a second chance. She deserves it. You know, it's just like, it's we all knew that there was going to be some form of favoritism for Art, which is why it was such a gag that she was eliminated episode 2. And then also looking around the workroom and seeing like just a sea of white faces or white passing faces in Etc's case is awful. It's full garbage.
Yeah, especially now, this day and age. I thought the same thing. I wish they had brought all 3 girls back.
At least pretend that you care about non-white people. You know what I mean? But there wasn't even any type of pretending. Sorry, go ahead. I'm really heated.
If they did bring all three girls back and then somehow, I don't know how they would do it, whether the other girls would choose or whatever. I like Art Simone too. I like her style of drag, and she is really talented. But yeah, it really does bother me more and more as we keep going that we don't see any other person of color there. It feels like we're reverting back to old ways, and that's not encouraging.
They bring back Art for what feels like no reason other than you're Art Simone and we work with you, so you can come back. This paired with Coco's, in my opinion, unfair elimination. It just feels very like, fuck the girls of color.
It doesn't feel fully thought out. And it definitely does feel like it's just because she works with them and they have a rapport. And maybe it is fuck girls of color. But
you know what? That's fine, because honestly, Art shouldn't have been in the bottom for that episode anyway.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. She should
have. But that's not the point. The point is like, I haven't agreed with a single thing that they have done this season, like based on like, oh, this person wins the challenge, this person is blah, blah, blah. I've not agreed with anything that the judges have done so far. And it really, really makes my blood boil that they decided to give the white girl a second chance. When two just as talented and just as amazing girls of color are not given that same opportunity.
Hopefully there's
Meanwhile, wait, hold on, because honestly, whole time, y'all lost the best narrators of the season.
Period.
Because Coco, hilarious. JoJo, hilarious.
Right now, my favorite is etc. etc. But like narration wise.
Yeah, I'm really not vibing with this season at all. In fact, I don't want it. Take it back, rework it, start over.
Oh god.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And again, I like Art. I'm not like, this is nothing against Art. Like, at least pretend like it was fair and unbiased. Like, it just, anyway, I'm over it. It's fine.
They made it seem like people expected her to come back. I mean, I guess in some ways people kind of was shocked. Everybody was shocked that she left. But I honestly didn't expect her to come back, because I'm like, well, if she does, it's obviously going to be because she works with them. And I honestly thought, oh, well, actually, her going home was probably one of the best things for them to do, even though I don't think she deserved to go home. But at the same time, it takes away the fact that there's a clear-cut winner. So I was like, okay, well, that's cool, I guess, in some ways. But now I'm like, oh, I still have girls in here that I do like and support, and like,
yes,
to win. But then one of my favorites went home today. This episode. So it's like, okay, all right, let's go.
No, like it's
gonna be us complaining the entire.
It will be, honestly. So we're gonna get through it. We're gonna power through. Maybe they'll turn it around. Who knows? I don't think so, but we'll see. But right now, just too long, didn't listen. It's giving ugly. Missed the whole fucking mark.
Mm-hmm.
So the queens rummage through some trash and start making shit or whatever. We find out that Art, in fact, did write the note, but she's claiming that she didn't. It was very like, I don't know who could have written that note.
I'm really sure she did it. I feel like a producer wrote it and they got her saying it.
A producer wrote it and they were like, say you wrote this note. Say you wrote this note.
I mean, there's something fishy about that.
But be coy about it. Be coy about it. Oh, I don't know who could have written the note. Good. Anita is adorable. Anita's fucking adorable. Did anyone have a crush on Buzz Lightyear when they were growing up? Did anyone have? It's giving Denali.
It's giving for Denali with anime characters. I think I just like Denali. I did have not a crush. I don't know if I had a crush on Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if I would say a crush, but I thought he was mad cool. And like, out of real life people, He was probably the coolest person, one of the coolest people I could think of when I was a kid. I love Buzz Lightyear. What?
I love that. I love that.
What? Okay, maybe it was a crush on Buzz Lightyear. I feel like
you know what? Maybe I did have a crush.
I think that's my childhood now because of Anita.
Etc. talks about being non-binary. I'm really glad that Drag Race is giving a platform for more like transgender non-conforming people to like, you know, to tell their stories, like with Gottmik, etc., Bimini, Jenny. It's been nice. But I also would really like to see a trans woman represented on Drag Race. Drag is just for everybody. So I don't understand why Drag Race is so hell-bent on being like, no, it must be men or AMAB people to blah, blah, blah. Like it's not, it's really not that deep. Drag is literally for everybody. It is literally for fun. It is literally an art form.
It's been 15, like how many seasons is season 13? 14. What season is this? This is the first season for
the first season for Down Under. But like baby, if we're talking how many seasons it's been.
In general, it's been 30.
Literally, I think it has been 30. Hold on. I'm gonna count because I'm interested to know what the answer is now, honestly. Okay. So it's been 26 seasons of Drag Race.
With all of that, you would think they would want to diversify in all types of ways. And yeah, like there's no excuses now. So
really that's all that happened that was important. So we're gonna skip to the looks. First, we start with Art Simone. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought it was a great way to come back. I knew she wasn't going home right away.
I always love Mary Antoinette inspired looks. Yeah, I'll give it a fan.
I'm gonna give it a big fan. It was constructed very well. Almost to stand.
Hold on.
Not the spiders are back.
But I heard a crunch. I'm scared.
Well, you know, if something jumps out of nowhere, at least someone will have witnessed it.
And this is being recorded,
so you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
I'll be okay. Oh my God, I don't want to die though.
You're not gonna die.
Why'd you be like a giant mama spider? If I hear it again, I'm leaving. Okay.
Oh Lord. All right. Ketamine. It is cute. It's adorable, actually. I love it. I'd probably wear it. My only thing was I kind of wanted a hair with it. I just felt like maybe like a short hair would have been nice with it because when she turned to leave, we saw like her head. You know what I mean? It took away from it a little bit to see like her, like, you know, like the faded scalp in the back. You know what I mean? So I felt like had she had like a short whimsical hair, I think that would have done well.
I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really cute, whimsical, fun. I have to give it a fan. A big fan. I have to give it a big fan because I just liked it when I first saw it.
I definitely give it a fan. Definitely a fan. Etc. Etc. I disagree with the judges. Shocker for Down Under. I disagree with the judges. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought it was absolutely stunning. And if they liked other things more, then yeah, she should have been safe instead of in the bottom three because that didn't make sense to me. For me, I saw the vision. It worked for me. I would steal it if I could fit it. We all know I can't fit that shit.
She definitely didn't belong in the bottom three. It was a really well done, well-made dress. I do agree though in regards to the bottom half. Like I wanted something more, maybe a little more structure or a little more something. It still looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I got the concept. I've seen pictures of them holding the stick with the circle thing on top, and I've seen that done before. I'm a fan of it. She looks really good.
I'm a really, really big fan of this as well. Even when the judges were like trying to give like critiques on it, they were just continuously complimenting her, which I thought was funny. They couldn't even come up with like genuine critiques. It was like, does she look gorgeous? Yes. Does she look stunning? Yes. Do we love her? Yes. Are we obsessed with this? Yes. Bottom three though. Then we have Maxi Shield. Incredible. Incredible. My favorite look of the night. Should have won the challenge. Should have won the challenge.
I told y'all to keep an eye out for my girl Maxi, okay? Because y'all didn't see her coming, but this week she coming hot and ready and killing it because she looks so good. Oh my gosh, Maxi! I don't think she should have won just because she looks insane. But like, from the previous looks, she always looks amazing, but like this look, I think there's like a growth. I think she did really, really well with this look. A major stan, like if you didn't guess it already.
Oh, a major stan. Karen from finance.
So this feels like coming from Maxie to Karen. It never feel like a drop. I kind of like the weed. I kind of like that. The fact was so big and fun. But everything else was just, I just felt like just grab things and just put them on. And it wasn't well executed. It was too messy.
It was not good. It was not good. Bland. Yeah. Elektra giving us, you know, ties. It was ties. I don't know. It was fine. It wasn't like, you know, she didn't turn around and I was like, whoa, Elektra 2.0. Like everybody else was like, whoa, Elektra. Like it wasn't insane. I think she constructed it very, very well. But it's not like my favorite thing that I saw.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand the hype.
I mean, Rue told her to make a gown. So she made a gown. You know what I mean?
Took Rue's advice. She did her best with that advice. The bottom half I like more than the top half. I feel like the top half was unfinished.
She had like, you know, a little bit of the ties wrapped around, but then there was kind of this like open area with like what looked like kind of like an office blouse type of thing, kind of. But it just, I feel like had it been more blatantly an office blouse or something like that, then I would have been more on board with it. But it didn't give me everything that I needed from it.
For the fact that she did elevate in regards to like taste wise, you know, throughout from last week and the weeks prior.
Yeah.
Now I will have to give it a very soft fan.
I'm gonna give it a fan because it was made very well. You know, it's just not my personal favorite thing, but I can see, you know, the growth for sure. Anita, Miss Wiglet, if you're nasty. Yes. I actually really like this. Like I liked it a lot. The only thing I would have changed, if anything, was I would have made the waist bellow out a little more because I thought that would have been cute. But that's literally the only thing I would have changed. I actually really liked it and I thought it was made very, very well.
Concept was really well thought out. I do understand that if she did walk a little bit faster, like you would see it fall apart a little bit. But it was still well done. What?
Have there not been literal fashion designers who have like had models walk out with things and been like, be slow as fuck when you walk because this will fall apart? Yeah. Has that not literally been a thing in fashion?
Always been a thing.
So like
the fabric onto the model the last minute.
The dead of last minute. So like, why does that matter? It didn't fall apart while she was walking. It didn't fall apart. So then why does it matter?
It looked so good, and the concept was so well done, and I don't understand. I have to give this a stand. I'm giving the look a stand because I love it.
Honestly, I'm giving it a stand too because I really, really liked it too. Last, we have Scarlett. Honestly, given her history, it's giving 1800s picnic.
Ooh.
What the fuck did Michelle say? Glam-diculous? It literally was shorts. It was just shorts. There was nothing. We've seen it done, because y'all wanted to sit here and say we've seen it done, but better with Anita. We've seen it done, but better. Utica.
Mm-hmm.
Insert picture of Utica right here. We've seen it done, but so much better.
That's exactly what I thought of when I saw her come out. I was like, if only Utica was here right now, she would show out. The look is all right. It's good. Like it looks good on her body.
It was created very well. Right. What is exciting about a white person in a picnic prick holding fruit?
Yeah, that's all.
What's exciting about that? What's fresh and new about that shit? That's
why people I felt underwhelmed.
They sat there and acted like you couldn't find that at a Target.
Not a sorry, yeah.
That same fucking outfit at a Target. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that she's reinventing fashion, that she's glamdiculous, when literally you could buy that same outfit at a Target.
And then get the fruits and then just like glue it on.
Literally.
I'm not gonna lie, she did look good, but like not anything original. I'll give this a 10, just because it was what executed.
I'm gonna give it a bland because I have to level out the ridiculousness of the judges. So anyway, Scarlett wins the challenge. I don't agree. Should have been Maxi. Period.
Maxi.
Should have been Maxi.
This. Like they even said themselves that she killed it. Like, and she got the best. Well, whatever. But like, she should have won. She should have won.
Karen and Anita lip sync are the bottom two. Do we agree that Karen and Anita should be in the bottom two? I don't agree.
No.
Who would you? I think Karen should be in the bottom two. Who would you have put in the bottom two with Karen?
Karen should be in the bottom two. Okay, it would have been hard. I didn't really like the lectures. No.
That's exactly how I feel, and I didn't want to be the bad person about it because I didn't want to say it, and then it's like, especially when she listened to the judges, like if you listen to the judges, I feel like but I think out of everyone, it still wasn't. It's still my least favorite, aside from Karen. Like Karen's like down here, and everybody else is up here, but Electra's like here.
Excuse me.
And then they probably would have sent Electra home for some godforsaken reason, but she would have wiped the floor with Karen. But anyway, so they lip sync to "I Begin to Wonder" by Danny Minogue, which is interesting. I was really thinking that we weren't gonna have a Minogue song at all, considering the fact that the episode that they were on, we didn't get a Minogue song. But now it's fine. When does Spain start? When does Spain start? Because
You're cutting up.
Drag Race España starts on the 30th. Okay, can't wait. I didn't think it was a good lip sync song for either of them. Honestly, I don't think it fit either of their styles.
I think it got better as they went on. Like,
yes.
The latter half of it was more fun and they got more loose. I think Karen got loose earlier than Anita, just a little bit. And I guess because of that, maybe she won. But I really Anita has been knocking it out the park.
Literally.
Weeks now.
The whole competition.
Who am I rooting for now? Maxi.
Oh, Maxi. I love Maxi.
I still got Maxi.
I like etc. Karen stays, and Anita very unfortunately sachets away. And then Karen, what the fuck was that, Karen? You went over and tried to high five her as she was being eliminated? Y'all both of you didn't stay. What's wrong with you?
That moment was too funny.
That's like oh, Erby, we just competed for the same thing and I won the thing. High five, we did that. This could have changed your life, but now I have it. Ooh.
I wasn't considerate. She wasn't thinking about how Anita was feeling.
This show is a mess.
Right. Answer the question.
This show is a mess. I'm upset. Anita, you deserved better.
You okay?
No. No, I'm not. Needless to say, I'm not a fan. Are you a fan?
I'm not a fan.
I think so.
A while ago.
Yeah. Let us know how you feel about Drag Race Down Under. Are you going to keep watching it with us and suffer?
We'll see what happens next week. I don't know what they got planned. What do they have planned for next week again?
I honestly don't remember because I checked out.
I checked out too.
I checked out, so I don't remember.
I don't think I watched that part.
I know I did, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. What else is there to say?
Thanks for joining us. If you liked this, like it. Comment down below, like I said, if you're gonna keep watching or if you're gonna, not put yourself through suffering. Subscribe if you wanna. Turn on the bell if you wanna. And if you don't, totally fine, whatever. We'll still be here. So we'll see you next week for this, whatever the hell this is now.
Limbo.
All right, well, let me stop this recording, I guess.
Oh yeah, you can record it.
Yeah. Did we ever give an official bye-bye? We just did, right?
We just did.
Okay, baby, I'm so checked out. I don't even. Okay, bye.